Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a little while since my last upload, so here I am popping in yet again, and we're back off to fresh start. Not really fresh start, same guy as usual, just the mage. Still on the same side of the world, as I mentioned to you guys in my last video, after my update, after getting finally loose from boxing the plague for a second part, which sucked. I don't know what's been going around recently. We've had all kinds of chest infections, chest colds, you name it, going around in my town right now. So no idea where all that crap's coming from, but I'm free from it now. I can finally breathe for once, finally talk normally without my throat feeling like somebody choked me to death. So hey, it's a good day, good night really for it. I mean, hey, it's pretty dark outside right now, and well, it is winter, so you know, winter over here in North America. So here we are, back in the old EverQuest land, getting close to level 3, then hopefully onwards to level 4, and then from there onwards, I hope, to level 5 soon. And then we can get out of here and into Blackborough, and then that's our first dungeon. Yay. Exciting stuff, isn't it? Exciting stuff. Anyhow, primarily the topic of this video is going to be me talking to y'all about what got me interested in YouTube, this whole shebang here, and what also got me interested in the whole sense of playing EverQuest, especially being a member of the generation born in the early 2000s who has no experience really playing this game, which I only have limited experience with doing so, on and off, TLP servers, you name it. And yeah, so we're just gonna dive headfirst into it, really. So on the topic of my YouTube interest, I really picked up a YouTube interest, especially really since being a kid, first getting onto the internet, you know, and watching big YouTubers out there that we have still around today make their, you know, appearance, and watching them grow through that time. So big YouTubers I watched as a kid, for example, you know, Jacksepticeye Markiplier, your usual, I guess at the time period, younger audience based YouTubers, and kind of like, you know, early to late middle school age, and you know, watching them go on YouTube and make really cool videos and do really interesting and awesome things in vlogs and gaming really sparked my interest for it, you know. And one second here. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. I thought I broke a key here. Just press the hail button there, huh? But yeah, anyways, watching these watching these YouTubers make these really cool videos and everything, and go off about, you know, vlogs and really cool experiences in gaming and telling stories and everything, really caught my interest whenever it came to YouTube. And you know, you just grew up and enjoyed watching those videos and seeing all the cool stuff they did online and what they did in person, and just kind of watching them get to be themselves and do their own thing and share it with an audience and kind of make friends and just really get out there, you know. It seemed really cool, you know, and doing it and being able to actually, you know, make YouTube videos myself and everything feels quite nice, you know, because you get your own little piece of the internet. It's really cool. You get your own little corner to go make videos in. You know, you can yap your mouth all you want and do everything you want. Sure, you don't attract many people to your channel. That's a very well-known fact. I mean, it's not going to happen. You have to kind of be out there for a while. It takes experience, takes time, takes you getting used to being you online. That's very hard. You can't really put yourself in front of a camera and post it on the internet without kind of, you know, hiding your character behind the screen and the voice, you know. Some people fake a voice. This is me right here, what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I'm interested in. This is really 100%, this is all raw stuff right here. So, you know, this is what you get. And me being able to have a place really to post these videos and to get interested in this video game here, which is, you know, older than I am. We all know that. It's pretty neat. It's really cool. So yeah, really just having an interest in YouTube kind of sparked my interest in kind of exploring games that nobody else has really dipped their toes into, or at least on the YouTube platform. Sure, there's YouTube channels out there which are playing MMORPGs, and especially EverQuest. I know a few YouTubers who I've talked to who do play the game. Shout out to Cinecool, really cool YouTuber, amazing dude. Got me interested into this game. Just talking to him, just watching his gameplay videos, and kind of sparked my interest to get the YouTube side of this whole thing going, because I explored EverQuest prior to finding his channel, and then whenever I was into EverQuest and I discovered his channel, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to go and play Project 1999 and experience classic EverQuest the way it originally came out, you know, all those years ago, which was in the 1990s, you know. Obviously, I was not around in the 1990s to experience this game. Internet was very young, too, at that time period. There really was no gaming in the sense that I have today. Gaming was very different at that time period. And, yeah, so it's sort of just, it really kind of one thing led to the other in this situation. And for me, I have a really big interest in classic video games. I love the, you know, the whole older video game style, the older platforms, the older, just everything. I love the aesthetic. And I know really for some people watching a game like this, like, really, you like the aesthetic? Look at the textures, look at the ground, look at the character models, the particles. How could you be interested in such a thing, you know? Some people, they think that, and sure, if they want to think like that, that's, you know, that's their own thing. More power to them. I'm not going to give them any fuel for the fire, but, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion, you know, so really, you leave a comment, sure, I'll read it, but if it's negative, I'm not going to respond to it, because I'm not going to go ahead and initiate anything or argue with somebody. What they say is what they say. Cool, move on, you know? And so yeah, wanting to kind of adventure on the sort of, what in the world's going on here? Oh, okay, what am I doing? I'm attacking myself. But yeah, going off the beaten trail, off the main road, and sort of exploring these older video games out there really got me into EverQuest, you know? Because when I first tried playing vintage video games, it was the old Elder Scrolls games, you know, Elder Scrolls 1, Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, and, you know, the Mario games, Mario 64, Zelda, big titles, big box titles from, you know, titles everybody knows, you know? And from there, you move on to video games like this one here, which are a little bit more avant-garde, you know? Sorry about that, I had to get a drink. Kind of yapping in the video. And yeah, going off the main trail from those games leads you down, you know, you kind of narrow it down to a genre of video games you like, and eventually you narrow it down to an atmosphere you like in video games. And for me, I love the whole medieval period of video games. This isn't really medieval, it's not on Earth, you know, it's mystical other planet thing. And you kind of get to explore these really cool ideas that people had a long time ago for video games like this, which is a video game that if you tell most people now, they probably never even heard of it, you know. Sure, if they're an older person, they've likely played it back then, or they've, you know, experienced people or friends that have told them about it when it first came out. And it's just amazing, really, when you think about it, because, and also you got to really give a shout out to the people that keep the game alive and moving, you know, the staff at Project 1999 that keep the game moving. In this classic instance on a server that they run privately, is pretty cool. It really shows you how much love the fan base had for the game at the time period. Now, not saying the game's easy by any stretch of the imagination, because it is not. There's no straightforward excuse me, no straightforward you know, instructions what to do, where to go. It's very kind of mess around and find out. and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just it takes a lot of time, you know. And for somebody experimenting with different classes, oh hey, look, level 3. We're getting somewhere now, aren't we? And yeah, finally made level 3. That's awesome. Anyways, for somebody trying to get their bearing in this game, trying to find what they're most interested in, what class they like the most, I'm what you call in this game an altaholic. I love to make multiple characters and try them out, take them for a spin, see where it gets me. And yeah, it really leads to I guess you could really say that it leads to you kind of moving around in the dark, kind of trying to figure your way around what you like the most. I don't know how to describe it. It's very hard to put into words, this game. And so yeah, I mean, realistically, just whoa, look at that down there. That's kind of creepy, isn't it? So yeah, just me being able to explore these older game titles and everything, and eventually led me to a game like this, to EverQuest. You know, I became interested in it, became interested in playing the game in its original form that it came out all those years ago, you know, and it's pretty cool. I love it. As slow and tedious as it is at times, it's fun to kind of just play the game and chill out, you know. You talk to some people in game, you bump into somebody that's like halfway across the world. That's really cool. Many games that I play now, I don't meet people from other part of the world. Most of the games now, they're divided into lobbies based on which part of the globe you're in, what language you speak, you know. And in this game, I've bumped into people from other parts of the world and playing this game right here, and it's pretty cool. You get to talk to them, you get to hear their story. Sometimes they'll tell you some funny crap that's happened to them in this game. And you just have a laugh about it, you know. So, yeah, that's kind of my yap session about what drugged me into playing this game and what most importantly got me into YouTube. It was more of an influence thing. If it wasn't for me growing up watching big YouTubers become popular and seeing them do their own thing online, I never would have thought about doing a YouTube channel. I just like having that kind of personal part of the internet where you can kind of post videos. It's kind of like almost like having your personal time capsule too, you know. You get the opportunity to post these videos on your own account, and if YouTube's still around a decade from now, let's say, it's kind of cool, like, to be like, oh, hey, I have all these cool videos I made from a long time ago, me playing this game for the first time, you know, let's go watch the videos, let's see how I succeed or how I fail, you know. It's just cool to reflect on. It's going to offer me that opportunity when I become older, you know. And, so yeah, really, it's awesome. I do love this whole entire YouTube thing, and playing these older games, I like it too. Sure, it's not everybody's cup of tea, I can understand. Games have progressed, that's for certain. Cooler, you know, graphics, cooler frame rates, cooler everything. I mean, my biggest online drug instead of this game is Arma 3. I could play that game for hours. I love history, so I love doing historical events in that game, historical battles and alternate timelines. It's just really cool. Really, there's no limitations when it comes to video games. I mean, I understand that the market is kind of oversaturated with one genre depending on what time you happen to be online. You know, me growing up in the 2010s and 2020s right now, our biggest thing was we went from first-person shooters like Call of Duty Black Ops to Battle Royale games. Like, see a lot of people playing games like Fortnite, Overwatch, things like that. Call of Duty's back in the loop again, that's for certain. We've got Black Ops 6 out there, so people have been playing that. And me, I'm just over here doing my own thing, which involves this game, which, you know, as I've mentioned many, 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 many times, I'm gonna keep playing. Regardless of how long it takes me to get to the top, if there really is a top in this game, just kind of figure it out yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, you know, kind of just explore, have fun, have the opportunity to write a character story on your own time, because really that's what you can do with this game. You can have a character, kind of write a cool story, and then if you're bored of that same character, make another one and go for it. It's an open world, and it's your oyster. Sure, it's not very friendly, tries to kill you at times, but it's really cool. Kill this dude here, he's being very annoying. So, yeah, that's kind of what made me interested in this whole YouTube situation. And, yeah, there I am making my YouTube debut in 2022, I think it was, 23. Yeah. Really, really cool. Channel went from kind of, no commentary to now I'm doing commentary, so bear with me when it comes to that. Kind of awkward for me talking into a microphone. Not being able to see the people I'm talking to. Kind of makes me feel like I'm in a room talking to nobody. When realistically, somebody's on the other end watching this video, because my view numbers are, you know, moving. It's not 0 views every video. So I really got to thank you guys out there that watch these videos. To you watching right now, thank you for stopping by. It means a lot. Sorry if I get annoying or, you know, a little bit too carried off. But, you know, that's just me as a person, really. Find interesting things, kind of talk my mouth off, and do whatever, really. But, you know, if that's your interest, if you like watching these videos, then thank you for that. I love you for stopping by. That's amazing, you know? Being able to have people that you can kind of connect with and find common ground, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's really my whole YouTube story. It's just one thing led to another. Kind of growing up, watching the whole thing become popular, watching people play awesome video games, and then being able to make a career out of it or just have fun with it, you know? It's really, really cool. Really inspiring stuff, really. And yeah, here we are doing it, you know? Here I am doing it for the first time. Never thought I'd ever do it, so here we are. I said that like 3 times in a row, dadgum. And, yeah. So, it's getting nighttime in game, so it's that time to go and, sort of sit around, twiddle your thumbs, wait for the sun to come back up. Just like real life, really. Except, you know, real life you can go to bed and actually feel comfort when you go to bed. And this game is kind of like, okay, I'm going to sit there and stare at this wall. So, yeah, I'm kind of going to go up here to this little house. And, oh, look, it's this dude. This is where he goes. No wonder I can't find the guy. He just goes and stares at the freaking tavern over there. He's probably thinking about what he wants to buy, you know. But yeah. So that's really my entire YouTube thingamabobber. I mean, it's kind of spawned spontaneously and kind of evolved into me doing my own thing. I was originally going to stick to what people are interested in, but, you know, no fun in that. I mean, sure, it gets your view numbers up there, but making the content yourself isn't really enjoyable because you're like, you know, I'm doing this just to chase that audience instead of just being happy doing what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's really, really cool, really neat. I love doing this. Hopefully I keep doing it for a while. And hopefully some of you people that watch these videos stick around for a while. That'd be even cooler, you know? So yeah, I mean, I really do thank you for stopping by. It really does mean a lot. And if you find my kind of story interesting, let me know in the comments. I'm all for questions. I'll respond to your comments. Make friends, maybe. Who knows? It's kind of the interesting part about YouTube. It's kind of like a message board that you can post really cool mini-movies on. So, yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to, you know, ask about anything. Yeah, what got me into this game, what got me interested in YouTube. Questions are endless, really, so kind of have a field day with it. And thank you for stopping by. It really does mean a lot, so hopefully I'll be getting more videos up this week. I'm still trying to, you know, get the tires, get the rust off of the gears, getting this channel going again. Kind of like fighting a sickness for 2 weeks is maybe kind of brain dead. 2 or 3 weeks, so just kind of sat here trying to find that spark again, and hopefully it goes from a spark to a fire, and then, you know, get something cooler. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thank you all for stopping by. I really, really do appreciate that. Like I said, please do not be afraid to ask questions or leave a comment. I'm all ears, so I got nothing better to do really, besides work, school, um, life really. So pretty sure y'all have some cool stuff going on too. It's that holiday season, so hey, maybe you got some family you're hanging out with. Maybe you got some really cool TV show you're watching, or cool gifts you're gonna surprise somebody with. Maybe you're getting married. Maybe you're talking to that one person you've always wanted to be with. Who knows? There's all kinds of cool crap happening out there. So yeah, make it your own. So yeah, I'll see y'all around. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good night.